You too. You too, blind. You too, street. Grand rising to you all. Ooh, another day of lockdown. Well, I'm kind of used to lockdown because I mainly stay in the house, anyways. So, get my coffee here. Oh my goodness, that's good. Mm, welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you all doing this lockdown day? Well, like the title of this live said, Housecoat Chronicles. And in my house coat, I'm quite sure a lot of you are still in your house coats as well, huh? I know you are. Well, I want to tell you guys about a young lady, myself. First, like and subscribe, guys, if you haven't. Thank you so very much. Um, this young lady, around in her 20s or late 20s, had broke up from a previous relationship and moved out the house. Took my children with me to live with my sister, my oldest sister. Um, so this day, I get myself all dressed up, the kids taken care of, and they, sitting around with my sister. So I decide to take me a walk this day. And I said, well, I'm gonna go to the store. So I walked to the store up the street, and so be it. There was a handsome, handsome young man sitting in this pretty green, hunter green. What was that? Um, I think it was one of those old school ass Lincolns where he had, pimped it and all of that stuff. And it was so nice. And I'm walking up to the store. I'm looking all nice, look decked out, have my makeup on, and this was in the summertime, and I had on my little shorts and tank top, and I was much smaller than I am now. I'm working on it. And this time I lose this weight, I'm not going to gain it back. It's over. I didn't got too damn old to keep going up and down and up and down. But this time, it's gone for good. Now, um, back to the story. So, I'm walking, and I glazed and I seen him and he was like, hey, did you come here for a minute? You know, all sexy and things. I was like, sure. And he was like, okay. I walked up to the car and I liked what I seen. And I guess he liked what he seen as well. And we talked for a minute. And he said, well, why don't you come and take a ride with me? So I said, okay, well, the children was with my sister. And, I'm thinking this to myself, the children with my sister, because I hadn't told him I had children yet or anything because, that wasn't his business. I just met this man, right? So um, I get in the car and we take a ride and he comes to the conclusion, well, you want to come over to the house and have a drink. I felt somewhat comfortable with him and all of that. And I'm like, wow, okay. I said, sure, we can go have a drink. I'm this confident, bad, you know, wolf type character. I know what I'm doing. I'm with this man. He ain't gonna hurt me because you know I'm right up the street from my sisters, and I'm quite sure if he's in that area, he knows. People know him. So, um, and they did, but um, he goes over to his house, and I sit around and I noticed some pictures, and they were of women that I met in my early 20s. And this woman was, guess what? This woman was a prostitute. She was so I put two and two together, and guess what? He was a pimp. This young lady had told me all about the young man, and she, we had a little group thing, and I had met her out uh, at one of our local bars, and she was talking about, and she kind of looked beat up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody had been hitting her upside the fucking head. I'm like, this man, what you doing, this man? But she was a what's that? I'm just gonna say a white girl, okay? And she looked it kind of rough and looked like she had to put a lot of that makeup on her face, the foundation to cover up a lot of bruises. And I was thinking, I'm like, wow. And me, I'm gonna tell her like, girl, you need to get out of that relationship. What is going on? Why are you staying in that? You know, um, I had my incident yet. I hadn't learned yet, but I'm trying to tell somebody else uh, to protect themselves. And I told her, girl, you need to get out of that relationship. And so be it. I'm in the house with the actual man that had been beating her because he was her pimp. So you know where my mind went, right? I was like, OMG. I have gotten into the car with the pimp. I said the car looked too good, too shiny, too nice, too laid back, too chromed out. You know what I'm saying? I thought he was one of those guys that were, cheap or something. That's what my young self get. But now I'm knowing that who he is. And we sitting there talking, and he get to telling me that he wants me to be part of the family. The family, okay? He's gonna dress me up in get me some nice clothes, some nice boots, and oh, he gonna lay me out. And you know what I'm thinking? I'm like, oh, if I try to leave or tell this man, oh, I'm not interested, or will he try to beat me because I got in the car, right? We didn't know. My sister didn't know where I was. My children didn't know where I was. You see, the things I'm telling you that I have done, that I had to choose life. But back to the story, and he was telling me about these things, and you know, I'm scared right now. I'm like, oh, this man might, try to beat me down and make me submit and be a part of it. So I'm agreeing with him. I'm like, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, oh yeah. And y'all know that I stayed all night there. Too scared to call my sister. I don't know if my sister was worried about me or not. Did not call her at all. And I'm with this man all night. A man that she didn't even know I was with. But I'm scared. And I was so scared that the sex we had was not up to my didn't do anything for me. And he just kept working it, kept trying to, make me submit and thought, and now I gotta tell you, it was a nice size. It was a rather, I say a 10 and a half or so. And all I can see is hangers in his closet. In the movies that I have seen that, are reading the Donald Goines book. I don't know if you guys have ever read that book, the Donald Goines book, and, you know, reading those type of book and, reading about how the pimps, beat their whores with hangers to make them, submit or to punish them for not bringing in a substantial amount of money, which they think they should have brought in because of how long they have been out. So I'm just thinking about these hangers in his car. I'm like, oh my goodness. And he kept trying and trying, trying, trying. But I had to be this person, like, you know, all um to play the relaxed role. Like I'm cool. I know what I'm doing. I'm here. I'm strong. Hey, I can do this. Yeah, what? You know what I'm saying? But all inside, I was so afraid. You guys, I was so fucking afraid. And after that night and the morning came, I couldn't wait. I didn't sleep none that night. I didn't sleep. I just laid there and prayed and prayed that I don't get beaten with a hanger to submit to him or given any type of drug to submit. And I am so thankful to the ancestors. I'm so thankful to them that they were with me and they have been with me all my life. And I was just so thankful that they were there because I was so afraid, but I had to show this certification that I wasn't bothered, that I would, join his family, knowing that as soon as I got out that fucking car, as soon as he dropped me off back where he got me or to my sister's house, that I would never, ever, ever see him again. And so wake up and I said, well, okay, he's telling me, well, think about it. Think about what I told you and give me a call, gave me his phone number and everything. And I talked to him. I said, you know what? On my way home, when I got close to home, I said, I don't think I want to do that because I want to be a singer. I want to sing. And I sung him a song and it was like, yeah, okay, okay, you can do that. You can do that. You can be that. So he dropped me off, guys, and I was so relieved. And I never did that one again. I never, walked anywhere and seen anybody and just jumped in the car like that for a while. I hadn't learned my lesson, guys. So, this is the first Chronicle thing, Critical. What about that one? This was the first I want to tell you guys about. So, ladies, what glitters on the outside Better be careful because the inside may be totally different than what you're looking at with your naked eyes, okay? So be careful with that. Meeting someone you don't know if they're, a pimp or a motherfucking psychopath or anything. But I had to learn that, and I'm basically talking to my 20s and up because that's what age I was at the time when, you know, I met this handsome, sexy man in this nice hunter green motherfucking Cadillac that was pimped out. And when I said it was pimped out, I should have known. I should have connected the dots then, but no, he was so handsome. I wanted to get in the car with him. The things I've learned in my life. You know how you think, you say, well, a cat has 9 lives. How many lives do we have? How many chances have we been given? Like now, with this coronavirus thing going on, guys, this is another thing we have to be careful about. You know, um, it's just all the things I have learned in my journey of life. Wow, when I think about those things, I'm just so thankful. These are the tears of Thanksgiving because I could have been gone many of times and I'm still here. And I have been fighting to stay. For what? That's for me to come to that realization of why I'm here. What is the purpose? What is my purpose? And I really think my purpose, and forgive me for tearing up, guys, forgive me, but I believe my purpose is to be here to help my children along the way and my grandchildren as well as you guys. In the time that I was off of YouTube, I had a lot of time to think because when I came upon this channel, and I started this channel back in 2017, I was talking about, the things I had to deal with. And I came back in 2018, summer 2019. I don't think it was 2019 when I came back. And when I came back, like I was telling you guys, I was, under a movement, a positive movement. I thought, women empowerment, and I'm a woman, so I jumped on board to that, and come to find out that I was basically in that part of it. I was like the only one because the person that I came on, rooting for was just as bad as the person that she was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Guys, what I'm talking about from the last video, the last live I made. I'm not to keep on talking about, just, saying this girl's name because she's a girl. She's not a. She haven't faced anything. Well, maybe this thing right here would help her. Hopefully, I don't know, but it's not. It's not as simple as she may think it is. But I want to share that with you guys and let you know that those wolves in sheep clothing are real. It's real. Because I looked at this man and I was like, oh, he's handsome. He must have a good job. Look at this guy. He must have a good job. Nice job. Grand Rising, sweetheart. He must have a good job. And that's being naive. And I gotta speak for me because that was my situation, my life story. So I don't know if you guys have this had the same, um, circumstance or something close or whatever. But that really was a learning experience for me, you know, thinking that I was, getting in the car with somebody that, had a good job and he was just handsome and he wanted to kick it for a little while. But all along, this guy was something else. He was a pimp and he beat his women and especially the white ones. And I'm glad that when I did go to his house, I remembered the young lady that I talked to. And that gave me uh, I, I gotta be brave. I gotta make it through this because I don't know what this man is capable of. If he beats her like that, another woman like that, what would he do to me? What would he try to give me? My sister, like I said, my sister, I just didn't know where I was. Yeah, guys. Welcome to those who might, watch this live a little later. Um, like and subscribe if you haven't. I am Netta Girl, the End Girl TV. And I would just like to talk to you guys about my life lessons. Maybe you guys can relate and we can help someone else, not make that same mistake because a lot of us don't make it out of situations like that because he could have been real brutal. He could have been real brutal. He could have given me something in my drink or anything, because I watched my drink. I did everything because I remember that picture of that young lady. Mhm. Yes, guys. Mhm. Mm. Um, I love you. Stay safe out here. Um, wow. So many things I want to tell you guys, but I will be coming back until I can build this channel up to a positive, helpful hand. And some, like I said, sometimes a little shady here and there. But, that's it for today. Mm, I love you guys so much. Stay safe out there. Find you something to do. If you're not a content creator, watch you some YouTube videos or, play you some cards. I know a lot of you guys are on the Game Boys, the PlayStation, the Xboxes and stuff. It's fun too, and playing with the children and walking and and they're saying a little bit about walking as well. They're talking about that shit is in the air, but you know what? This is for me. I'm gonna walk around where I live at, around the block a few times with hubby and we had already planned this before this lockdown became that we was gonna do some walking because, like I said, I'm gonna get this weight down and I'm gonna keep it down this time. I'm not gonna do all of this yo-yo and it's not good for you as well, you know. So I'm gonna stick to this and I'm gonna finish my life out with this because, like I said, I'm on a life journey. I'm ready to live, and this virus here is not going to stop me because I'm going to take care of myself and I'm going to keep my immune system. That's all it is. Keep your immune system up, guys, because that what fights off all of these germs and viruses and infection. Just keeping your immune system up, okay? Eat vegetables, fruit. Drink you plenty of water. Um, you know, do a little exercise and whatever. Don't overdo it because you don't want to stress yourself out. Or if you're in that routine of doing exercises like that, that's good. That's for you. But just a little pointers out there that I do is, you know, I eat plenty of vegetables, plenty of food, I drink plenty of water. So maybe you guys can, add that onto your regimen. But like I said, I love you. I am Netta Girl, the N Girl TV, and I'll be coming back to you a little later. So stay safe. Enjoy your family on this lockdown. And be back at you later. Bye bye.